Hello everyone, and welcome to another Front Porch Politics podcast preview. Now, podcast 124 is going to be about the great American comeback. Wow. The speech from Tuesday night from President Trump was awesome, and of course it was also great to see how crazy he's driving the socialist liberal Democrats like Nancy Pelosi. Now, before we go any further, let me remind you to look down below and to click that awesome like button and subscribe to the channel to be sure that you stay up to date on all the podcasts that we have coming out. Topics that we will discuss in this week's podcast will be how America is coming back. Job numbers look great, the economy's doing awesome, 401ks, IRAs, the stock market, all of that is booming, even awesome job numbers from today. More jobs than they anticipated at about 225,000. So America's making a comeback and it's doing wonderful. But there is dangerous waters that were left behind us with things like impeachment and Ukraine and a whistleblower and all that other garbage. Look, we want representatives to go to Washington and to work for us. So what we're going to discuss in podcast 124 is why America is finally coming back, and conservative ideas are bringing America back, like low taxes and opening up the economy and stopping socialism. So it's very important that you as a citizen listen to the podcast. Be sure that you share it. Of course, you can always find it at podcast.davidlmarsh.com, or you can also find it on any of your favorite platforms like iTunes or Spotify or Google Play. And always you can find all the podcast notes at davidlmarsh.com. So what did you think of President Trump's speech? Did you think that he did a good job at the State of the Union? Do you think that he's drove Nancy Pelosi so crazy? And by the way, she broke the law when she ripped up the transcripts of his speech, but that's neither here nor there. We're also going to discuss why America, this wonderful land of opportunity, is winning and winning and winning. And we saw through all of the impeachment hype, and we saw the failures of socialism. Remember, if they want to be in charge of your health care, well, you probably are not too safe if they can't even run a caucus in the state of Iowa, a state with less than 4 million people. So all of this can be found and even more with this week's podcast, podcast 124, The Great American Comeback, here on podcast.davidlmarsh.com, iTunes, Google Play, wherever you get your favorite podcast. And as always, be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the page. Send us an email. And until we meet again, may God bless you, may God bless America, and we will see you real soon.